She strives to someday change the paradigm of education as a whole. I like that. In Houston, despite of, or maybe because of, her radical methods, she was recognized as Teacher of the Year. Yeah. District Secondary Teacher of the Year. And she competed for Regional Teacher of the Year against 5 out of 85,000 teachers. Yes. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Poetry and Creative Writing from Texas A&M University and an advanced degree from the School of Hard Knocks. She has been published on Elephant Journal. She has an article on its way to publication in Time Magazine. I want to hear more about that. You can find some of her poetry on her Tumblr page. You can get that address from her later. And tonight you can go home with your very own copy of her brand new chapbook for only $10 that she's holding up now. I have really been loving her poetry lately. She is wonderfully talented. Please welcome Kai Coggin.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good. That's perfect. Sure, it'll be great. This is my new book. It's called In Other Words, Volume 1, fresh off the press, $10 each. And I'm going to be reading some poems from it tonight. I want to say a special thank you to my Hot Springs family right up here in the front for coming, supporting me. Love you guys. So my name's Kai. Like Chuck said, I was a teacher before, and now I'm just full-time into my poetry, and it's really been working out well for me. It's really been opening up my heart again, and I love it. So I'm going to share some of my heart with you, some of my life, some of my pain, some of my love, and thank you for your ears. So I'm just going to start. I'm just going to open up and just do one. Journal entry of an Afghan woman to an American woman. Do you even know that I have a face under here? Under these sheets and sheets of fabric that bind me and hide me, there is a life. There is a soul that is screaming to be free from this insanity. I have a body just like you, and a mind that is wandering too. There is no difference between you and me. I am a woman that is longing to be free. How can you allow this to happen to us, dear America? How can you see these huddled masses of frightened fabric on the news and not be outraged and saddened by the thought of it? I lost my baby sister yesterday to a sacrificial blade. He slit her throat in front of a crowd of 30 men and laughed. He laughed at the thought of a woman having a soul. He laughed at the thought of a woman having an afterlife. He laughed at my dishonorable tears seeping through the wet blanket of my face. And she was just a little girl, 9 years old, giving birth to dreams with her whole life ahead of her, only to end with her blood staining red forever the silk of my burqa. What is the point of life under a sheet? Like a ghost of humanity that no one sees, a ghost with no thoughts and no words, only silence. I have no identity, no spirit, no hope, no life. I have no will to live anymore in a shadow of an unforgiving land. I do not want to be another casualty to the wills of men. I don't want to be slaughtered in an arena in front of a crowd that brings their wives and daughters to murder, sisters and mothers, all without faces, all without hope. We are the women of this forgotten land, this ignored tragedy, trapped in a sea of cheap silk and headscarves, forever drawn curtains, veiling our light. We make a holy room impure with our womanhood. We corrupt any holy atmosphere of men by our presence. Why are we so low on this pyramid of life? Where do our dreams go when we fall asleep? Here I am dirt, I am spit, I am nothing always. My daughters will be nothing, will be dirt. Their daughters will be nothing, will be dirt. And I must stop this cycle of oppression from thriving, but I can already feel the hurling stones flying towards me, their heavy mouths thick with screaming, breaking my bones. I want to rip out the heart of my sister's killer, and my mother's killer, and my daughter's killer, Religion is not justification enough for this continuing ritual oppression. Where is my God? These sacrifices and executions for honor must stop. Can you hear me through this fucking muffling fabric? Women like me are getting the soul beaten out of them, usually by the hands of their own husbands or fathers. Women like me are dying every day for nothing, for sacrifice, for honor, for pleasure, for entertainment. Entertainment! Is that not enough to shock you into helping me? I'm going to die if my husband finds this journal. I should not even know how to write, let alone think. I should not think like you, American woman, but I do. I should not speak like you. I have been punished enough times. I've been brainwashed to think that I deserve to die for this. And maybe I do deserve to die. Maybe I should just end this suffering and speak out so loudly that my punishment clumps like a quick and deadening blow that kills my spirit, like the spirit of the ghost women before me. There has to be something better for me after death, something so wonderful to make up for all this suffering. There must be a place where my soul can escape, where I can speak and read and think and laugh. Oh, what is it to laugh? Does it feel like a color? I want to know. I want to feel the tightening of my empty belly and a deep laugh about nothing in particular. What is freedom like? Without a robe hiding my every expression, my every desire, my every dream? I once caught a glimpse of myself when I was washing in the sun. It was a reflection off of a basin, and I think I am beautiful. I want to see myself again without this completely enveloping cloth, losing all of my form, all my femininity, all of myself, underneath this burqa, screaming, "Let me out! Please, let me out!" Are there mirrors after death? And makeup? And smiles? Thank you. Sorry to start with something so heavy.
Take it easy.
So I like to write a lot about, just issues that come to me in the news, and I just always see how the women there are still so oppressed. Even today, a woman that tried to speak out about the oppression that is happening in Afghanistan had to seek asylum because people were trying to kill her for speaking out. So I just had to write about that.